I think I am live. Oh, I am live. Hello. Just had to make sure there. Everything working up here. Okay. Good. Everything's like, hello everybody, Death8589 here. Welcome back to another, what will hopefully be a great week of streams. Kicking things off with the usual short morning sports stream back here in NBA 2K16. And let's go ahead and jump right into this game against Memphis. Let's just go with our regular jerseys.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they won their last matchup, that game against the Wizards in Washington. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. Well, the Pacers certainly have the defensive side of the game down pat. Very strong defense for them for several seasons running. The problem, Shaq, the offense.
Well, they don't have the personnel to get out
make
and
the
run,
most
so
of their
they need to be
possessions.
very smart, especially when they slow it down. They have to minimize turnovers.
Well, to me, they're better at threes, so they got to give themselves credit for that. But I'd like to see them spread teams out just a little bit more.
And right now, the tip-off approaches, and Kevin.
All right. Well, hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I did. Second week at my training for the new radio job went extremely well.
It's the NBA.
Got some good practice in. Recorded the weather cast that would air for that day.
Our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Grizzlies homestand. This their first
And we'll be
chance
doing a
this
little
season
more
playing the Pacers.
this
They
coming
controlled everything in
Saturday,
both
so
games last
everything's
year, going 2-0.
going pretty well
and they
thus far.
swept this matchup
But
the two times they played
I know
last
on
year, they
Twitter
held the
I
advantage on
teased
paper
a big
and on the
announcement.
court.
Might as well
exactly.
do that
An interconference
now.
matchup here. Not a lot of familiarity, but I wouldn't say we caught
Excuse
them
me.
off guard. There's a
The big
reason one
announcement
team was
is
in the playoffs and the
just
other team was
a couple
watching.
months
Let's
ago,
check out Indiana's starting lineup.
my
Moore,
friend
he's in
had,
at the
and
four spot.
one of my friends had
Ellis is out there
invited
with
me
Hill. Then it's Paul
to
George, and it's Hill,
be
and
a
at the
part
five, roaming the
of
paint. Now
his
here's Moore.
team for the Extra Life campaign.
Ellis outside.
If you're not familiar
You know, the
with
teardrop
Extra
sometimes
Life
is one of those,
and the Extra Life kind of
yeah,
campaign,
shot.
they've been
Conley
doing
gets
this.
to right.
I don't know how long they've been doing this actually. I think since
It's Allen
maybe
on the wing.
2008 or so.
Passes it to Randall.
But anyway,
Hill with some nice D.
here recently it's really picked up
Looking at
some
the last game for the Indiana
steam,
Pacers,
especially
it was a win
with
against the Washington
the
Wizards.
outcoming
And they ran their
of
offense nearly
Twitch.
to perfection.
But
in that
Extra
one.
Life is basically
Very
a
few
campaign,
possessions were
a
wasted.
big one.
they put
There's
the mute
usually a
button
big
on
marathon
that time.
about
I mean,
once a
in
year
front of a
to
hostile
raise
crowd,
money
they
for the
never
Children's
let
Miracle
the
Network.
fans get going. They silenced them
Just
over
which
and
of
over
course
again.
benefits
Big time
children's
shot.
hospitals
Free throw
through
dropped for
various
Hill.
states. And my friend Ed, like I said, invited me to be part of his Extra Life team. At the time, though,
He's
working
perfect from the line
my
this
other
time.
job, I wasn't going to be able to because
Memphis
that
with
job
the
required
ball.
me to get
They
up
wanna keep
really
rolling here
early in the
following the
morning,
win against
usually about
Dallas.
midday. By the
They
time
just
I
weren't
got home
challenged.
late
I mean, nearly
afternoon,
as
I
much as
was
they should have been
extremely
in that
tired.
game, at least when they had the ball.
it
So
was a
it
mismatch.
probably
I mean, the
wouldn't have
defense
worked
from the
out.
start
It may
was
have.
on its
I was kind
heels
of thinking because at
practically the
that
entire
point
game.
maybe
And
done
so it's
because
Indiana
I
with it.
ran a
Following
booth at a
the score by
farmer's
Memphis.
market and
Hill.
he's not even sure
Hits
he's
some
going to
rim
have
on the
enough
way
stuff
again,
to even
and
last
the
that long.
bucket's
So even
good.
if I was working at the other
defense has gotta
job,
do a much better
I
job
may
of
have
fighting over
still
those
been able
screens.
to do it.
And Greg,
But
especially when the ball
with
is
the
in
new
his
job
hand.
and not
I mean, come
working
on
as
now.
long
You know, he doesn't
hours
miss too
as
many open
before,
looks
I
like that.
finally decided
Michael Conley with
last night
excellent
that I
vision
am
on
going
that
to be
pass.
taking part of it. So that's the big announcement, is that I will be taking part in the Extra Life
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the
marathon,
night.
so to speak. The big day is, of course, November 7th. Excuse me. Yeah, that's kind of the big date is November 7th is when a lot of people will be doing their Extra Life streams, including myself. Now, unfortunately, still with the job I'm working at, I'm not going to be able to do like a full marathon type thing, but I will be doing at least a couple hour stream either in the afternoon, the evening, or possibly even both.
Feeds it to Moore. Shot from 12. Almost.
Oh, so
out.
close.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
So yeah, I'll at least
Right, with a
at
screen
least
on
at the
Hill.
very like I said, at
And
the
it's
very
Conley
least be
penetrating.
doing
Moore
a
with
couple
the
hours,
pass. And that'll be
either in the
Memphis as it
afternoon,
goes out of
evening. Like I
bounds.
said, I may
Grizzlies
do
retain
both depending
possession.
on what time I do get back from work. I may do a couple hours in the afternoon, break to
Here's
get
Allen.
something to eat for
He's
supper,
averaging
and
around
then come
5.5
back and do
points a
a
game.
couple more
Just
hours to
5
kind of
on the
finish
clock.
off the night.
Conley against Hill. Can't connect from 14
So that's
feet
the
out.
big announcement, is that I will
there
be
for
taking
him,
part
and
in
he's gotta
the
take it.
Extra
I don't
Life
care if he
campaign
doesn't
on
convert.
November
That's
7th.
a shot he has to continue to take.
There's
So
the bucket.
just be on the lookout for that.
Very
I
well
do
executed
plan
pick
on
to give him
probably
all
at some
kinds
point
of
today
space to
updating
get that one off.
the description and putting the Extra Life link. So if you want to go ahead and
Allen
donate
with it.
ahead of time to the cause, then you can do that.
And in this first quarter, about
then
3 minutes
during
played.
the Extra Life
Here's
stream
Conley.
for myself, I'll
And
give
another
a
miss
shout
by
out to
Memphis.
anyone who's
His touch has
donated, of course,
disappeared on him
beforehand,
this quarter.
and of course anyone
He
who
just hasn't
continues
been
to
able to get it
donate
going.
throughout the
And
entire
George
stream.
gets it to go.
A good open look,
And
he
throughout the
splashes
day,
home the three.
now my the
Grizzlies
team
trail
leader,
by
my
4.
friend that invited
Dorsberg
me
had
to
a
be
chance
part
to
of this
catch up
team,
with head coach
he
Dave
will be
Yager.
doing a
Doris,
marathon,
what do you
and
have to say?
I'll be
A
hosting
key
his
concern for his
channel
side is how to keep Monte
throughout
Ellis
his
from
time
running
when
them up
I'm
on
not
their
streaming.
defense. He said there are very few players in the league who can take a sliver or a seam in a defense and turn it into 2 points as efficiently as Monte Ellis does. He said one step and he's at the rim. We have to move our feet as a unit or he'll get to the rim all game long. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. No good
I
from
should
Moore.
have kicked that out of there.
For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. It's stolen by Hill. Dishes it to Moore. George gets a screen from Moore.
Ooh, there we go.
George
Way
with
to
the
use that
bucket.
screen.
George has got 5.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And here is Conley. He had 28 points in the win against Dallas. Again, Conley missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Now here's Moore. It's a 3-point game. George passes to Moore. That
Come on,
ball
get
is
in there.
nice
There we
feed
go.
that time from George. Moore's got his second basket.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, the team goal though overall is to raise $1,000. I put mine at 100. That was just kind of
Memphis going with
the
almost
minimum,
an entire
and that's just what I decided to go with. If I could raise at least $100 in our campaign for Extra Life, I'd be extremely happy. If I could raise more, I'd be even more more overwhelmed. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Like I said, I'll post, probably update the page at some point today, and gonna post the link to my page where if you wanted to
Pacers
donate
leading
ahead
by
of time,
3.
like I said, you
On
can.
the court for the Pacers as our second quarter
But
gets
yep,
underway.
that's the big
Moore in at
news
power
is that
forward.
I will be
Rodney's
taking
stuck
part
out
of
there with CJ
the
Miles.
Extra Life
And it's turn.
campaign.
And it's Hill in at the small forward.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Carter kicks to Udrich. They set the pick. Adams outside. It's good.
Wow,
This
nice
game's all even.
shot.
Adams has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies. And
Yeah,
Turner
that's a nice
the
little
bucket on the
pass.
assist by Stuckey.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Wright sets a screen. Here's Udrich. He's guarded by Stuckey. Udrich dishes to Stokes. Turner with the steal. And the basket by Hill.
Yeah, so I'm very happy that my schedule worked out because I wanted to take part in it.
Here, the hustle stats
and I
for
was
Indiana.
very happy that my schedule did end up working out that I can take part of
on the
it.
ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Carter drives in. Jumper off the screen. Bounces high.
Because so far my friend has,
basket of the night.
trying to get team members together. Up until I joined, there was only him and one other person.
Outside Hill.
So I was glad I was able to, like I said, my schedule worked out to where I could do it and get some extra help on his team.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over
Give him a few more team members to help him raise towards
the
the overall team goal of $1,000, like I said.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now here's Wright. His last outing, he had 8 points. He dishes it to Stokes. And there's the pass to Udrich. They set the pick. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Stokes kicks to Adams. No luck. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And following this
wow,
one,
I suddenly lost where I was. I thought that was someone else that grabbed that board.
Out on the road for him. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Washington Wizards got down to business. He ended with 16
good
points,
shot.
and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. He had a great game in all
I do
facets,
like piling
and
up
his coach called
rebounds.
it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Green, he's checked in for Jarnell Stokes. Allen comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Conley in for Jordan Adams. The Pacers also changing it up.
Oh,
Jordan
no.
Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Paul George comes in for Hill. And it's Ellis in for C.J.
Oh,
Miles.
we've got a few mismatches around here.
Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
That's mine. Get that defensive crasher.
Pacers leading by 6.
Badge going.
Firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
There we go. Nice post move score.
6 points for Freak.
And we continue
Just
to roll.
impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table.
Yeah, I realized that was
for
kind
one
of
another.
a
5 straight baskets.
bouncy all over the
from
place
assists.
introduction.
They're
It
playing
ran
as one
smoother in
unit
my
out there.
head.
Udrich, the pass to Green. It's Allen.
But of course, I didn't really script out the announcement,
feeds it to
so
Udrich.
I was kind of
Green, the screen.
really going off
Memphis
the top of my
moving
head
it
there.
around. Right with a screen on Hill. Off the pick. And another miss by Memphis.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Energy has been the difference, and they're fighting.
That was
for
weird. I
every
just lost
loose
audio
ball
on my headset
and
for like
getting
half a
as
second.
good as they get on the inside.
He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
a
that's
few more
my
possessions
fault.
like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing
Oopsie-daisy.
away by pulling away.
Here's Ellis after Jeff Green's bucket. Pick up by Hill. Ellis kicks to George.
Oh, I flattened him.
Back to Ellis. A 3. Stuckey dishes to Hill. And that one's good.
And one.
Now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Pacers.
Continuing to roll. I think that's what Kevin Harlan was going to say, continuing to roll.
And now the third quarter have to get going. Paul George really making a difference here.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense.
Yeah, I should have done my
He was
research
not wasteful
because
with his opportunities, and also
I kind of
did a
stumbled
great
over
job of converting
how
with the
long
chances
the
he had.
extra life has
I
been
agree
going.
with you, Greg.
I've only come to
Judicious
know it in the
shot
last
selection.
couple
All of
years.
his looks were good looks.
Like I said, it's really kind of picked up a lot of steam here lately, especially with Twitch
Pacers
becoming a
leading by 8.
mainstay in the
and now let's check
gaming
out the
community.
lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Allen and Green are the wings. Zach Randolph is out there.
Oh,
with
nice
Wright,
rebound.
and it's
Oh, I need to
Conley
get
at
out of
the
here.
one.
Okay, I got to run out of bounds.
Hill passes to Moore. Finds the open
Woohoo!
look, and it's on target. Moore's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Wright outside. Wright with a screen on Hill. And it's Conley penetrating. Left side Randolph. The
Look at that help
17-footer.
defense.
That's in
Oh,
there.
what a
Conley
shot
with the
though by
assist.
Randolph.
Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Very, very underrated power forward right there.
Ellis kicks to Hill. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Green with the block. But they recover it. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Drops in the breakaway layup. Conley's got 8 points.
Too much extra stuff going on.
Pacers leading by 6. Hill kicks to Ellis. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Wright
Wow.
sending it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Got a
Wright.
block
Turner's
party
checked in
going
for the
on
Pacers.
here.
Stuckey comes in for Ellis.
Oh, I think my computer's about to go bing, low on battery. Pass it to me.
Moore with it. Now Wright defending. Hill dishes to George. And he
Pass
uses
to
the glass
assist.
on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to
Oh,
offer more
why
resistance
did I
here.
back off?
Right. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. Some changes for Memphis. Carter comes in for Green, and it's Jordan Adams in for Tony Allen. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana.
Boop-a-doo, 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 boop-a-doo.
And so Wright nails both of them. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Stuckey kicks to Hill.
Okay, get out of there.
The feed to Moore. 5 to shoot. Grizzlies with the
Why did
rebound.
I take that shot?
Carter, the pass to Adams.
That was a questionable decision by me.
Back to Carter. Outside Conley. Wright with a screen on Hill. And it's Conley penetrating.
Look at the
Okay,
night for
well,
Mike Conley.
at least
He's
I
got 8
prevented that
points
from
and
being
5
an and
assists.
one.
He shot 2 free throws in the game.
Okay,
Made one and missed
2010.
one.
I
In their
just
last
looked it up to
contest,
see
guys,
how
he
long
was
extra life's been
unconscious
going.
from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
So I was kind of close. I know I said
Pacers
2008.
leading by 4.
I was only 2 years off.
Outside Hill. Pass to Moore. Good. The assist goes
Like
to
I said,
Hill.
I had looked at, I
Hill's
saw
got
a
4
date
assists
when
in the
I
game.
was
He's been
signing
one of
up,
their
but then
more
it like just
reliable options for
escaped me.
their
It's
guys.
one
I
of
mean,
those
his
moments where
shooting
you know
has
the
led them
date,
to
you've
this
seen
league.
it before, but then you just can't remember it.
Adams against Stuckey.
I have a lot of those moments where I just
Adams
like blank
outside.
out on a name or something, you know, talking
Clock
like
at 6.
a movie, trying to think of an actor or
Knocks it loose.
you know,
And stolen by
sports,
Stuckey.
you
And
know,
now
sports player.
Stuckey running the floor.
And
all
I
by
just like
himself.
blank on the
They're getting
name,
on
and
a
then
roll
eventually it
inside.
comes
Their
back to me,
last
or I
3
look
field
it up.
goals
It's like,
have come
oh
from
yeah, that's
inside
who
the
it
paint area.
was.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to
I think
attacking
everyone has a
the
lot of
paint.
those moments.
Plain and simple.
Well, maybe it's a
Picked by
people who have
Randall.
like super photographic memories or
And it's Carter.
a very,
penetrating.
very high IQ.
And that basket
Oh, that's
is going to
goaltending.
count. Goaltending, the official call.
Almost
You know,
got to that
geniuses,
shot in time,
basically.
but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Stokes is checked in for Memphis. Udrich comes in for Michael Conley. The Pacers also with a sub. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for
Can I get the
George Hill.
putback? Nope.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be
Probably
conscious
shouldn't
of
have
him
tried
next time
that.
they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what
Oh,
really
look
good
at that
defenders
rejection.
do. They make
Oh,
you
they
think
got it
about their
back.
presence.
Hey,
And
I'll
Udrich
take
kicks to
Randall.
Randall.
Oh.
Gets it to go.
Boy, the defense
Okay, that was a
a
bad
little
time
more
to
fight on
switch.
the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Mike Scott's checked in for Turner.
Ooh.
Stuckey into the lane. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Wow.
Stuckey's got his second basket.
And he came off that screen, and the D
I
just
love
didn't
upgrading that
get over the
badge
top of
to
it.
its highest level
Weren't
now.
there
where
in time
basically,
enough
I
to
can
challenge
just
Greg,
flatten
and when
guys
that's
like
the case,
that.
you can mark
Gonna open
those
up a
for
lot
him.
more scoring opportunities for me on the, you know, the pick and pop or
Kicks to Udrich.
pick and
Tries
roll.
it from 19. It's rebounded by Indiana. Moore's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stuckey dishes to Moore. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
Of course, if people don't want to
Stuckey's
guard
got
me,
assist
it's
number
going to
5
be
here
pretty
tonight.
easy to do that.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now here's Adams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock.
Ooh, that was
outside.
close.
Offensive
Oh,
rebound.
what? Oh, how?
54 seconds left to play in the third. They set the screen. Stolen by Randolph.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
And the basket by Stokes.
Boy, he picked him
Okay,
out brilliantly
little
with that
struggles
feed
here
inside.
towards the end of the quarter.
Pacers leading by 3. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Stuckey into the lane. And the
Stuckey,
rebound goes to
why?
the Grizzlies. Randolph's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Udrich, the pass to Adams. He kicks to Udrich. Randolph, a screen on Stuckey. Back to Adams. Wide open. Cannot hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on
All right,
that
well, at
one.
least
He
we
has
prevented them
got to
from
knock those down.
Getting to one or tying or getting to 1 point.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Moore, he's in at power forward. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hill in at the center, filling out the middle. Back to Allen. Here's Wright. Banked in off the glass. Wright's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. And so it's Indiana with it. They set the pick. Hill drives in. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it
Jump
in.
for joy.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body
I was
control
hoping he'd run into
essential
me.
in that situation.
He
I mean,
saw
if
through
you're
my
giving
clever
up
plan.
a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Wright sets a screen. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And they're unable
And
to get the
he
time
can't
basket
hit
there.
the wide open shot.
Hill kicks to Moore. It's back to Hill.
Ooh, wow, that was really risky.
From the high post. Here's Moore.
Wow.
He's hit again. Green with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain
I
possession
can't even
here.
hit that shot.
Turner's checked in for Moore.
That's rough. Yeah, but what I was saying earlier, you know, it's just that here the last couple of years I've kind of really been paying
Grizzlies
attention
trail
to
by 5.
kind of the side stuff. I don't know how
Look at the
long
clock, a little
Achievement
under 3.5
Hunter has
minutes
actually been
gone here in
taking
the
part
fourth.
of it. That I don't know off the top of my head. I know they've done it the
Pass to
last couple of
Conley.
years, but I don't know if they've done it since 2010.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That I would have
You know,
to
it's
go
really
back
gonna be
and
all
look
about
up.
hard work from this point on.
Because
And
I
they worked
was
hard to create
right
that
in the middle,
high-quality shot right there.
or really starting
No
college.
question. That's their goal
2010
down
would
the
have
stretch
been
here. I think finding those
the
close
second
range
half of
rhythm
my
shots.
freshman year, or
George,
the beginning
here
of
we
my
go.
sophomore
It's in.
year.
He's a very efficient 5 for 6
Since
on the game.
Mostly they've
He'll
been
make
doing
you
it in
scratch
like
your
the
head
second
and throw
half
your
of the
hands
year.
up
I
as a
have to say it
defender.
was
I mean,
probably the
you
start of
just
my
don't know
sophomore
how to
year. So
play it.
you'd see my focus and
Pass to
attention
Randall.
was somewhere
11 feet
else
away, and
at
that
the
one
time.
falls
So
coming off Conley's feet.
a lot of other extra
Conley's got
things that
6
went on
assists
there I
tonight.
don't really remember because I
Here's
was
the screen.
really focused with getting through
Hill
college.
dishes to Moore. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And we always talk about making your
So
teammate
yeah, but
better.
here the last
That
couple of
assist
years with
was
things,
right on
you know,
target.
getting out of college, getting done with college, things kind of eased up a little bit to where I was able to focus more on other
Some
things.
information for us, Doris.
Didn't
Thanks, guys. I was
lose
able to hear Dave
retention of
Yeager
that.
coaching his team during that break. He told us guys, I know we
I
can
didn't
do
have
this,
to
fellas.
memorize
Let's
all these
maximize every
answers and that
possession
for
and
tests.
get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Brandon Wright's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys,
So
you've seen
yeah,
it
these
countless
last
times in
couple
a
of
close
years is
game.
really
Hustle
when I've
plays kind
of
can really make the difference.
started paying more attention to it and watching
And let's
a
get your
little
take,
bit
guys,
here
on
and
the
there of
scoring
Achievement
breakdown
Hunters
for the Pacers.
streams.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about
And
as
when
good
I started
as it
streaming,
gets.
you know, and
there
they
has not
started
been a
talking about
drop-off
Extra Life again,
in
it's
the
like,
second
man,
half.
I'd love
Another
to
thing
take
they've
part
done
of that,
tonight
but
well
like I
is
said, I
share the
wasn't
ball.
sure if my work
So many
schedule
of
was
their
going to
points
allow
have
me
come
to,
off
but
of good crisp passes.
as stated
And as
before, I know
long
I'm
as they
just
can
repeating
keep doing
myself
that kind
here.
of work at the foul line,
I was glad, I am
let's see what
very
we see.
glad that it did work out in a way where I would be able to participate. Ooh,
1:36 left to play
that
in the
was
final
close.
quarter. Randolph in the posts.
Nope.
Hill's there. And George kicks to Hill, to the paint. Moore with it. Guarded now by Randolph.
Okay.
Pick up by Hill. Hill passes to Hill. And the refs are going to rule
Oh,
that
and one.
unnecessary contact. It's a
Whoa.
flagrant one foul.
Flag?
And Kevin, I gotta tell you,
First
he's
time I've
probably
had a flagrant
fortunate
called
to
in this
just
game.
get a flagrant one.
Oh,
there.
yeah,
I
man.
mean, so much contact. The officials easily
Kind of
could have
wondered
gone
about that.
even
That was a
harder
little
on him.
extra
Greg, I
contact.
agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for free. 11 rebounds, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Here's Moore.
I love how they
George
don't
up
have
top.
Randolph guarding me now. Take the screen.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Moore. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Pacers lead by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pacers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean,
Payback.
the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books.
Ooh, look at that assist. Oh, Piles.
And guys, being in
no,
opposite
no.
conferences, these teams only meet twice a year, and when it's been a while since you've seen a team.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
I counted my chickens before they hatched on that assist.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak, with a strong double-double, points and rebounds. He was a force that was not going to be denied with his efforts both on offense and defense.
He showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd
I've seen some people
shutdown
throw
performance.
popcorn.
Man, that's what
I
I'm
don't know
talking
if I've
about,
ever
man.
seen anyone throw.
I think his
a hot
efficiency
dog.
from the field was the biggest
Might
factor in this
have.
win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Okay, AH did take part of the Extra Life in 2010. I just looked it up out of my own curiosity, so they have been doing it since the start. And now that I think more and more about it, I think I do remember them doing it. But, like I said before, being busy with college right at that point, at least the start of college, I didn't have a lot of time to really pay that much attention to it. Unfortunately, that's an unfortunately didn't have the time. I would have loved to, but yeah, my schedule was just so busy with, studying, work, to pay for gas and all that. Yeah, I had a little bit of a packed schedule then.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be
so
the
I
Indiana
do remember
Pacers
them
going up
always
against
talking
the New
about it.
Orleans
I think I
Pelicans
watch
at
when they usually
Smoothie
put up
King
like
Center.
their little highlight
Well, for the
video
Pelicans,
watching that,
they
but
haven't
actually
forgotten
watching
the fact that this team
parts of
swept
the
them
stream
last
when it
year
was
in the regular
live.
season. This is a
I
game
didn't
they
start
had
doing it until
circled
the last
going
couple
in.
of years here when I had a little
Fellas, it
when
is
my
quite clear that
time
Anthony
wasn't
Davis
all
is one of the
consumed
best
with
players in the league.
classwork
with his,
and
contract
studying
done
for tests
and
and
his,
working nights and
his
that.
stardom. Should New Orleans be feeling the pressure to go deep in the
Well, I don't know
playoffs?
what team he's going to be with.
Of course, now just working part-time, I have a lot of free time on my hands.
Winning will keep him happy and up the chances he stays in New Orleans for the long haul, but this guy is woo-wee.
Woo-wee.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been practicing, man.
Always. You'll see tonight.
I don't doubt it. But I'll be the only one putting on a real show.
Yeah, 9 to 5, man. Thanks, everybody. You better start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level.
Always a talking freak. See you out there, man.
It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans.
That's right. Technically, I am going
string
head-to-head
of
with
away
Anthony
games for the
Davis.
Pacers as they look forward to returning home after
This
this
should be fun.
They've been looking good, guys, lately, really picking up steam during the stretch of the season.
And you know, Kevin,
Okay, I
they
guess
look like
Jordan
they're having
Hill's gonna
fun
take
out
him.
there, a real party. I mean, I love what I'm seeing from them in terms of their chemistry. But playing well and winning games will do it for you. That goes hand in hand. Good chemistry.
Good defense,
wins, and
Hill.
fun.
Good
Yeah,
defense.
and they've got it all right now. The communication and cooperation out on the floor. And winning games, when you are winning games, you should be having fun. And you can see that in the looks on their faces.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Pacers. Moore in at the 4 spot. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then there's
Get
Hill,
our act back
and it's
together.
George in at the 3 slot. Freak sets a screen for Ellis. He dishes it to Moore. And he
Come
gets
on,
that
bounce
one to
in there.
go
Thank
off
you.
the front iron.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
I'm taking Davis, Hill.
Outside Gordon. Davis sets a screen. Here's Holiday. Moore with the block. Outside Hill. Hill gets a screen from Moore. Hill passes to Moore. Down low. And it's Hill. That's
There
how
we
the
go.
assist from Moore.
Good assist.
Hill's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty
Assist,
sure
nice
that was
shot.
not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
The offense, I mean, 3 of 4,
Okay.
a solid start for this game.
Not give up that
New
bucket.
Orleans on D. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster
Wow, that was a
defense
crazy
being
wild
played
shot that
against
somehow
them.
went in.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Alvin Gentry. And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte Ellis' impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis' strong suit seems like a smart plan.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Holiday. Shot from 12. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's
that was
good.
my fault because I jumped
Davis
on
has
that.
got his second basket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Hill drives in.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
He got right to the cup using that screen.
Some pretty moves
You know, you're going to
there.
have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Pondexter. 9 points last game out. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Pondexter's got his first bucket of the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more
Thought
than enough
maybe
room
I
to get that shot off.
Put enough pressure on him.
Now
I guess
here's
not.
Hill. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in
Ah,
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Wow, this
they
is
are
not going
attacking
well
the
for
rim
us.
and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Ellis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. A 3 ball. They get it back. Moore with the bucket.
Okay.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him.
No one
I mean,
even.
it's what
I
we
get the
expect.
offensive
All
board.
his
No one
second
standing
chance
around,
points
and
do
no one
not
even
come
bothered to
by
try to
accident.
make an effort to
Now
stop.
here is Holiday.
From shooting
He
that.
picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
And the basket by Gordon.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
We are just having a rough one today, or in this game.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's been dominant over the last month. first in
Wow.
blocks,
3
second in
blocks per
scoring,
game.
and
Just over 3 blocks per game.
rebounds
Almost
per game.
27
Boy,
points
he's
per
been
game.
a human highlight reel all season. Clearly the best shot blocker
I
in the
said,
game right now.
No, I've
Catching
mentioned
up
this
on the
on the
changes
stream
for New
before.
Orleans.
But
Omer Asher,
if
he's
Anthony
checked in
Davis
for
does
Alexis
not
Jensen.
win an MVP
Anderson
award
comes
at
in for
some
Quincy
point in
Pondix.
his career,
Evans, he's
I'm
checked
going
in
to
for
be
Eric
very
Gordon.
shocked.
And it's Livingston in for Drew Holiday. Now Evans running the floor all by himself. And that one's good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has
I thought
come
he
off
would
the
keep
fast
cutting
break.
across. I was wrong.
Moore with the
Ha-ha!
Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Moore outside.
Come on, Ashik, can you stay with me,
Ball's
buddy?
not
Oh,
loose.
he can.
Stolen by
And
Ashik.
I lost.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And it's Evans missing.
You know, he can be a little
Okay,
hesitant
well,
near the rim. We
oops.
saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Turner with a screen on Anderson. Hill dishes to Turner. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew
so close
contact
to
on the
handle.
shot.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give him a little bump.
Ryan Anderson.
Comes in
Yeah,
for Carlos
definitely
Boozer.
an outside scorer.
And it's Drew Holiday in for Sean Livingston. On the court for Indiana. Moore in at power forward. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George.
Oh!
And it's Hill in at the pivot spot.
Okay,
manning
that
the
was
middle.
like a forced
and New
block.
Orleans pushing it up now. Paul George with the steal. And
Oh!
Freak throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then
what I
run
get
out? It
for
looks like
laying
they're
on the
ready
floor,
to
not
put
getting back
the
up. A
hammer
wide
down.
open
We've
dunk.
been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's the screen. Pulls up on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well executed.
good moving
play.
shot,
I wouldn't be
Hill.
surprised to see them go back to it.
Okay, well, let's check in
We're
with
right
Doris
back
Burke
in this
reporting
now.
from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, he was tremendous. He picked up 18 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. We played at a level
didn't even
that
get the screen
very
on that one.
few
I wish I did,
players
'cause I
are
would've gotten
capable of
some
playing.
credit
I'll
for
be
it.
interested to see
still,
how
that's
much
some
he's
good,
got left in the tank. I mean, that performance
dipping
had
and
to
diving
take
through
a lot out of him.
traffic
But you know
there.
what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And George kicks to Moore. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
I didn't hold the ball for too long. There was no one
And it's
open.
Hill penetrating, and they take the lead. Hill's got his third basket of the night.
Docked me points
Look
for
at the
holding the
last
ball
game for
too
the
long.
Indiana
You docked
Pacers.
me
It was a
points
win
for
against the
throwing it
Grizzlies
away on a
and
turnover.
Yeah, the
Make up your
confidence
mind.
just
Dave.
exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
I have not
roadkill
moved
is
past
hard
B.
to get in this league.
I don't know if I'll get out of
To
the
be a great
B-minus.
NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Davis
Wow,
is checked in
all
for
the way
New
back
Orleans.
down to the C+,
Gordon
and
comes in
we're
for Tyreek
almost
Evans.
halfway through the game. Yikes.
Ellis against Gordon.
I don't
He
know
kicks
if I'll
it
be
to
getting an A+
Dexter.
in this
Davis
one. I'll be
sets a
lucky to
screen.
get an A-.
Right wing. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Hill gets the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Right at the free throw line. Here's Moore. Score the
There we
basket.
go.
His
Now
fourth.
we're
He's
going to
only
get
missed
some
one of his
stacked,
5 shots
get
tonight.
some points
How
back
about
up
the
there.
perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass.
Here's Ajinça. No stopping him there.
really?
Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Freak. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Drew
Yikes.
Holiday. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. Outside Hill. It's deflected.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And now, here
Oh,
comes
Hill.
Gordon leading the break. Pondexter with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. And it's Gordon missing.
Give me that.
I think he was surprised by how much space he
Need to
had
get
there
my
and just
grade
rushed
up.
the shot a little bit.
George gets a screen from Moore. A tad short, but it's good off the
Good.
front iron.
Much better.
George has got the lead up to 2 now for the
Much,
Pacers.
much better.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Davis, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's
And a pretty
Halftime.
tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana out in front, up by 2. And now we'll send it down
Okay,
to Doris
2-point lead
Burke,
at
who's
half.
standing
That's not
by
bad. That's
courtside.
not bad.
Yes, guys,
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-da-da-da, boop. Okay. Wow, I have 3 turnovers in
The
this
third
game.
quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to
Oh,
pull
this is a
away in the
lovely
last
shot
half
of
of the game.
somebody's shoe.
Freak really making a difference
Poorly
here.
rendered
Yeah, he's
shoe.
played just a smart game.
What is
overall
going on here?
offensively, looking
Are we
for
in the
and finding the
stands
gaps
somewhere?
in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're
I mean,
talking
look at how
about
off
when
that
we talk
shoe
about
is.
being efficient.
The left
as an
side's higher
offensive
than the
player.
right side.
Fully on display there with him.
Oh, there we go. Finally.
Indiana leading. Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward slots. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Ajinça in at the 5. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half.
That was
For
weird.
Indiana, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Oh, now we'll miss. Thanks for the broadcaster's curse.
Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill.
Bada bing, bada boom, bada doom, doom, doom.
The Pelicans shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
I don't know where the doom, doom, doom came from. Doom, doom, doom.
They set
Now
the
I'm going to
pick.
sing the doom song.
Outside Gordon.
Invader Zim.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis can't get it to go.
And you can see
Whoopsie
the defender's
daisy.
afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Hill.
Ah!
Again missing Hill. Pelicans trail
Okay,
by 4.
now I'm way out of position.
Gordon the pass to Holiday. Kicks it to Pondexter.
Whoa. Odd pass.
Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass. Davis has got 9.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Hill kicks to George. Takes the 13-footer. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 6 points for Paul George.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Pondexter, defended by George. Davis dishes to Ajinça. And good on the basket.
Wow.
Hook it.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their
No
5th
resistance?
consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those
If I would
looks
have hit him any
allowing
harder, I would have been called
almost
for a
automatic.
flagrant foul.
Hill passes to Moore.
Sticking too much.
Hill kicks to George. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Good movement.
He's got 8.
Good movement.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Sweet spot.
Pelicans trail by 4. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Ajinça kicks to Holiday.
Pass it back to him.
Davis with a screen on
He's
Hill.
open.
And Holiday, here we go. Pacers with the rebound.
That's not the
And
type of
away we
opportunity
go.
he fails to convert very often.
Charge.
George passes
Oh, if he would have passed it to me, I would have had a
to Hill.
wide
Hill,
open
a screen
shot.
on Gordon. Here's George. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now a 6-point Pacer lead.
They've had
George
assists
is
now on
a
their
little
last
on
3
fire
baskets.
here.
And it's not just their
Finding
passing,
a
but
good
also
rhythm.
the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the
Hill.
line for one more.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Eric Gordon. Kept alive, Moore.
No.
Great D
I
that
should have
time
kicked
from
it out of
Davis.
there. That was
And
that
although
was
he
my
doesn't
mistake.
quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block.
I
mean,
really
they
have no
completely
idea who I'm
changed his
supposed to be
release
guarding at this
and I think
point.
that caused the miss.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Just an incredible month of
Look at that
basketball.
free throw
First in
percentage.
shooting percentage, 4th in free throw percentage, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 12 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
Omer Ashi.
Whoop,
He's checked
sorry.
in for Quincy Pondexter.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Anderson outside. And he gets it to go.
I notice I'm suddenly not saying anything. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I thought I lost my mic there for a second.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Stuckey outside. Freak sets a screen for Stuckey. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And he was fouled in the
I
act
just
of
must not have
shooting. Chance here now
heard
for
my
a
previous
three-point play.
statement, or I said it low enough
Great
that
job of screening.
the
there. Nice job
audio
to take it to the rim
from the
and
stream,
get
the
the
game
finish.
audio,
New Orleans making some changes
covered
here.
over it.
Boozer comes in for Anthony
Kinda
Davis.
hit it more.
And it's Livingston in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Pacers, Solomon Hill
That
comes
Carlos
in for George.
Boozer?
And it's C.J. Miles in for Hill.
There's Carlos Boozer.
Livingston kicks to Evans. And it's Anderson atop the key. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
The feed to Miles. Hill left side. Plenty of space. Can't get it to go. Now New
I
Orleans will
should have
take it
gone
the
for
other
the
way.
rim. I
This
don't
game
know
against
why I
Indiana,
ran
the first
at
time
it.
they've met this year.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep.
All right.
That wasn't the case, was it? Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Anderson. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got his 6th rebound on the night.
6. That's according to my stats. It's 7.
46 seconds left to play here in the third.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Here is Miles. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And
That
Freak
nice
gets it
inside
to go on
positioning.
the assist from Miles. Moore's got the lead up to 6
Sorry.
now for Indiana.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Evans kicks to Boozer. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6.
Sure is doing a lot of dribbling.
Here is Livingston. He averages about 5 points a game.
Take that.
Now Miles. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. And again,
Buried
it's
it.
Indiana.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
I'll run out of bounds there.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Pacers lead by 8. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Check it out.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And so here is New Orleans, trailing here by 8. They're off to San Antonio. A little over 2.5 minutes have
Still up
passed
by
here
8.
in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they hold
Take my rebound and
on the
lead.
backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Hill has the open look, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And just a nice
Pour it
bucket
on.
there
Pour it
to
on.
really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
That's in, and the Pacers
Okay, that's
get
my
back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Anthony Davis. Hill against Holiday. Hill gets a screen from Moore. Hill dishes to Ellis. Moore passes to George.
Wide
It's good from
open,
long
buries
range.
it.
George has got 14 points now in the
Hey,
second
I've
half.
gotten up to an A+.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half.
All
guys.
right,
And when you're
another
behind, it's
double-double.
a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça comes in
works.
for Omer Ashik. And it's Pondexter in for Anderson. And Holiday kicks to Davis. They need this. And it's good off the back rim. And
They needed it, they got
Davis
it.
has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And Moore kicks to Hill. Back to Moore. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 14 points for Freak.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pacers.
Ooh, can't give up
It's
that
tough to put
backdoor
your
cut.
finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season
And
to
that
get a
was
feel
the
for a team, but these guys
final,
came out
nail in the
and
coffin.
made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Pelicans.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for George. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference
I guess
maker.
I'll just bring it up
They've
then.
shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It would have been a
Here we
good call
go
for a
with
pass
Gordon.
if Hill hadn't
Nobody
run
back.
in front of me.
That's good.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any
Hill.
help on that break.
Solo Soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a Limerick.
I'm going to let it slide.
Moore with the bucket.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up
Woohoo!
the
I
score
gained
here,
1,000
but they
fans.
do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Oh,
Holiday
yeah.
The pass to Ajinça. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Hill.
Okay, now we can chill and relax.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home
Taking
team.
care of
And Kevin, how about
business.
the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never
Yes.
rattled at all by the
Good
opposing
win,
fans.
good win. Worked hard up. Good win.
I'm alongside Paul George, and Paul, you really look like you were having fun and playing a very fluid game. Did you feel like you were just in a flow out there?
I did. You know, I got hot. I was looking for the ball, looking to make plays.
Drop it like
shots
it's
were
Spock.
falling.
Drop it like, oh.
Paul, thank you
song.
for your time. Guys, this is a budding superstar.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it
Smoothie
up for
King.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to
Yes,
our
I'm proud
Jordan
Paul
player
George
of the
is the
game.
player. Oh, no, wait. I
Freak.
did get player of the game.
What you like about his performance, Shaq?
Well, his
Duh.
ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook
Look at
example
Boozer
of how to
hopelessly
gain a
behind me.
mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this.
Well, they didn't show the dunk. The one where I got knocked down and just kind of sat there and complained, and then they stole it. And see if the player of the game shows this highlight reel. Oh, yep, there it is, right there. Ooh, there's my nice assist to Paul George. 16 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal on 80% shooting. Well, ignore those 3 turnovers. Just go away. Rough first half, great second half. Pretend like they never happened. You don't see them. See, now it's all fuzzy. You can't even see that says turnovers. Oh, 1 minute 3 point. Oh no. Right, I have to do this one. Oh, yeah, let's see if I can upgrade anything. Get. Oh, I don't have any upgrades, it's right. Ah. Okay, I need to focus on... After these, I finish up these last 2 couple sponsorships, I need to focus more on hitting the practice court and getting upgrades. So I can choose their jerseys too? This is interesting. Oh, that's classic Hawaii. Let's wear our alternates.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. We've seen some solid play from this Indiana team recently. They haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And Kenny, tonight we have two of the more veteran rosters in the league competing. Obviously, a lot of experience out there on the floor.
What forgot what he was
game
going
do
to
you think
say.
we'll see with all these vets?
You're going to see good floor spacing, guys who take care of the basketball, and they're going to get back on the defensive end. You don't have to coach guys like that. You just let them go. You're going to be doing all the little things that make the big difference in winning and losing.
You're right, Kenny, because both teams have seen everything. No one's getting fooled out there, Ernie. Comes down to who can make the big shots.
With the tip-off approaching, it's time to go courtside, and Kevin Harlan.
Take it away, Kevin.
Nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Matchup, Blake
This
Griffin.
is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. You look at the Clippers, looking at the first half of the season, it's been one they've been very proud of. They have a lot of confidence so far.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here
This
with the
should be an
utmost
interesting game.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and
Get
Jordan.
in there.
Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. Here's Paul. Following the basket by George Hill. Crawford kicks to Paul. Sinks the triple.
This is going to be a fun
Hill.
game.
He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that
I'm
way
setting up for
was a
George
breath
Hill to
of
get
fresh
some
air.
easy baskets here
Well,
early
Merry
on.
Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte Ellis's impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at flowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis's strong suit seems like a smart plan.
Thank you, Doris. More with the
I
buckets.
had to think about it there
Really
for a
nice way to
second,
get
but
your
then I
first
realized,
bucket
I
of the
got
day.
the height
For Los
mismatch.
Angeles,
He'll
they've
probably
gone 2
not
of
be
3 here to
expecting
start
a
out the
quick
game.
shot. No, it was right.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Paul outside.
Thought I'd try the pump fake to see if I
The
could get him
dish to
jumping.
And he dunks it down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah,
Saw
finish
that
with 2
coming.
hands
Wow,
on the stop.
all
Yeah,
the way
nothing
from B-
extravagant, guys, but
down to
again,
C+.
no need on that one.
Now here is Hill. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And George, here we go. And Moore kicks to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is George is off on the board with 3 there.
4 straight makes out of the gate.
Come on.
Paul shoots with another.
Have given him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And throws it down.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
trail by
that.
4.
Clippers.
They really want to find a hider here.
That's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been in place.
All right. He can throw a powerful dunk.
A look at the average bit over 8 points. Drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Just from defense, and he is all finished that one.
For Indy.
I feel like, but it's cutting it.
Start. A screen on Pierce.
Oh.
Pierce. Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The drive by Paul.
That's the wall.
Griffin down low.
All right, hold on a second. Hopefully this will clear things up a little bit. Like I said, it sounds like I'm fading in and out. I may not be. It may just be the audio goofing with me.
He's covered by Moore. Great D that time from Moore. The pass to George. Free screen for George. Lets it. Good. George has got his second basket of the night.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Now here's Paul. In the game against Orlando, very impressive.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Hill passes to Hill. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Another
good
nice
little
bucket
kind
down low.
of fake and
They've
then
really been able to
going
work
in
the ball
for
into
kind of
the
a
post
short
effectively
jump.
so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
We're playing too much.
He's going in there like he's going to dunk or try a layup, and then he kind of pulled back and did a little jump shot. Probably for the better.
Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the
There's
Pacers.
us all the
Great
way down there
defenders,
with
both
70
individually
points per
and
game.
collectively. I mean,
Because
you can
we
tell
don't play
they
a
really
full
love
15 or, well, 12 minutes.
you at that
15
end
minutes,
of
that's
the floor.
football.
And
Get
some
my times
changes here
mixed
for the
up.
Pacers. Turner's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Monte Ellis. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Jordan.
Oh, look, it's
Aldridge
J.J.
comes in
Redick.
for Blake Griffin.
JJ!
Johnson is checked in for Paul Pierce. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Now here's Paul. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the
Gotta
interior.
be better than
Yeah,
that.
and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Hill. He dishes it to Stuckey.
Anyone want to take the stinking screen?
And it goes.
There we
as
go.
The official calls the foul. Count it. He'll
Nice
shoot one more at
handle.
the free throw line.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right
praise
when
you this
thought
time,
that shot
Stuckey.
was
Most of the
leaving
time
his
I'm
hands,
criticizing
he
you.
reinvents it.
And let's take
Get
a
some
moment here
praise
to get
right
your
now.
guys' take on scoring so far for the Pacers.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Kicks to Aldridge. Johnson the screen. Aldridge dishes to Paul.
Ooh, I thought I might get a hand on that.
Pass to Seraphin. Turner with the steal. Hill against Johnson. Now here's Moore. Not a lot
There's
of
nothing.
room. Hill
There
gets
was
a screen from
absolutely
Moore.
nothing there.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the
Okay, that'll
contact,
work.
and he'll shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And if
So
you
basically
look at
do
the
what I
numbers,
do.
guys,
Set the
I mean,
screen.
what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance.
Take it.
displayed.
Here you go,
The crowd
Stuckey.
was basically stunned.
Get up court, and
at how
I'll
they
set
were
a
able to
screen for you.
dismantle that defense.
Or
Stuckey
you
and
can
George
pass
make
it
up
to
the
me.
perimeter. Greek is out there with Hill, and it's Hill in at the 1. That's the Pacers 5. Can't make
Oh,
good
no!
off the pick.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed
Ooh,
out.
that's a nice
And let's now
little
go to
shot.
the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit it up. He picked up 16 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. He led the charge in what was another win from a team that is really firing on all cylinders. They hope to keep
I
it
got
going,
an
Kevin.
A+ for the
Appreciate
directive.
it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried,
Oy,
against
oy,
him,
oy.
nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Hill drives in. Nobody
Oh, wow.
near George. Good, and it's Hill.
I was
picking
trying
up
to
the
figure out
assist.
why he threw it over my head, and
And
then I
it's 8
realized
points here
George
for
was
George.
standing wide
It's
open.
got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Paul kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Hill. Moore outside. And
Perfect
again,
shot.
It's Indiana.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Clippers trail by 4. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Hill. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. And Freak throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Dunk on
That's
2 or
losing
more
basketball.
opponents.
Especially when you can't afford to
Hey,
give up
I
any buckets.
posterized
That's
the
a
player
nice
who
lead
posterized
now.
me, and now
Here's
I'm going to get
Griffin, and he
posterized
says,
again
right back at
because
you
I'm
with
an
a
idiot
big
and I'm
dunk
running
of
out
his
of
own.
bounds.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
He sends it back. They recover it.
I hesitated on that. I wasn't expecting
Crawford
to be
against
left
Ellis.
that wide open.
And George kicks to Moore. To the middle. Here's Hill. And that one is
Nice.
right through.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Clippers trail by 6. Crawford outside. The ball. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Paul's got 10.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Uh-oh. Whoa, that was close.
George passes to Moore. That falls. Nice feed that time
Nice
from
inside
George.
position. Griffin get a little
Moore's
cheap,
got the
try
lead
to
up to 6 now for Indiana.
double team there.
No doubt about the
George.
consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Crawford drives in. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column,
Oh.
and that's what's translated to this lead.
Shoots from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Okay,
Crawford's got his
We
third
got
bucket
this,
of the
though.
night.
We got this.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Pick up by Hill. The drive by Ellis. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that
Keep it
particular
away
play.
from Blake.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Puts
I
it up
fail.
from 12. Out that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Blake Griffin.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good
Oh.
basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look
Oh, and I
from
got
that
called for a
range.
foul?
He's
Oh.
got to take it.
In Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Hill.
That was
the
a bad
Clippers also
sequence.
making some changes. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Jordan. Aldrich comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Johnson in for Pierce. Indiana leading by 4. Ellis with it. He's picked up by Paul. Ellis kicks to Moore. And 2 free throws coming up.
And
This is that one.
Just
Blowing the
kidding.
whistle and
That's
a lot
2.
of contact there.
I don't even know why I said
Johnson
and.
picks one up.
I was
Good
pretending.
job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Boo-boo-doo-doo.
He's
That's
off on the
off.
second.
I let that go too early.
Reddick with it. He kicks it to Seraphin. From deep. Can't get it to go.
Alright. It's telling me
And
my
the
battery
first half comes to a
controller's running
close.
low, so I
We've
guess
got
I
a
better
close
plug
game
it
going
in.
on here. It's the Pacers.
Plug it in,
They're up by
plug
5.
it in.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into the second half, what do you expect to see from this offense you're facing tonight?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect
Just
that.
kidding. I was
So let's
saying
not
nothing
let
there.
anyone get hot. That would be nice.
I guess it's more of a funny joke to me since all the numerous mic problems I've had before.
And now the start
And
of the
that go
second half.
figure, you know,
Neither side
something
jumping
would
out
happen
ahead
when
through
I
the first
plugged
2
in the
quarters.
controller. It would cut the
Been a
mic
big
out.
game for Freak. He's got 11 points and 1 assist.
Indiana leading by 5. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. And it's Pierce in at the 3. And he gets it to go.
Woohoo! There's a nice little
6
shot.
points for Hill.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Dishes
No,
it to
Blake
Crawford.
Griffin, no.
Griffin a screen on Ellis. Clock at 6. Crawford passes to Griffin. The foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able
Wow,
to get that one to go down.
up the fouls
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The offensive rebound. Hill, no good.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into
I
points.
know I probably could have
But
gone
the
in
defense
there,
stood
but
tall
why
there.
bother?
Feeds it to Crawford. From downtown. The shot is off. Excellent D there from George. Indiana leading by 4. Hill with it. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Here's Moore. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Say, someone
George
pass
has
it to
got
me. I'm
3
open.
assists tonight.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Timeout. Clippers.
Let's find
That
out
doesn't
what
flow as
Doris
well
Burke
as
has for us.
And I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break.
Run the fast
He
break.
said their
Got
plan
it,
was
coach.
run their offense through Freak. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And off we go.
Here's
Run.
Ellis. Some solid D from Paul.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Griffin with the steal.
Oh, no. I meant to pass to Ellis.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He's guarded by Ellis. Los Angeles with another miss.
It's been a real difficult game
Now I'll
for him
pass to
offensively,
Ellis.
and it's costly.
Passes to Moore. Pick up by Hill. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not
D is
today,
having
Blake.
problems stopping the
Not today.
mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the 2-point.
Take your
Tell you
stupid
what, Kevin,
drive.
they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the one.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
Hey, look,
Seraphin
there's me.
comes in for Blake Griffin. Johnson, he's checked in for Pierce. And
What's that
J.J. Redick
face I
is
just
subbed in
made?
for Jamal Crawford. Here's Paul. 10 points for him. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the feed to Seraphin. The Pacers pull it in.
Take that,
Moore's
sir.
got 6 rebounds in the game.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Clippers trail by 6. On the wing, Johnson. From the corner, buries the jump shot. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Good shot.
17 seconds left in the third. Stuckey against Paul. Stuckey kicks to Turner. Basket is good.
I
The assist
almost
from
brought
Stuckey.
that right into
And the Pacers lead by 6.
Seraphin
the
right
kind
in
of
there to
aggressive
block
and assertive
the
play
turn.
they
That
need as we get
that was a
closer
little
and
close.
closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get
Some
those
good
easy
shot
points
defense.
inside.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Turner is out there with Freak, and it's Hill in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Griffin sets the screen for Johnson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Moore against Griffin. And Moore kicks to Stuckey. 5 to shoot. 16 feet away. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Hill. Turner's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana. Turner's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And here is Aldrich. He feeds it to Paul. And stolen by Stuckey.
Ooh, Lob City.
Now the
D9.
Pacers moving it up. Floats one up. Rebound by Aldrich. Aldrich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here
Terrible
tonight.
shot.
Paul dishes to Aldrich. Redick with it. He's picked up by Hill.
Oh, I'm going to call for defensive 3
20 feet
seconds.
out. Griffin can't get it to go in.
That's exactly how you have
Sorry,
to defend
Stuckey, it's
him.
my
He's a
ball.
guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Oh, no,
Stolen
I didn't
away.
want to do that.
And now here's
I
Johnson,
hate
the
when the
fast
computer
break chance.
forces me into stuff that I don't want.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 6, and the bucket from Blake Griffin.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Indiana making some changes. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Paul George comes in for Solomon Hill, and it's Ellison for Rodney Stuckey. And then for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldrich. Pierce comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen, and Jordan sends it back. Back to George. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot, and Freak with the layup.
Of course, Freak's got the layup.
Just carrying the load right now offensively,
All
guys.
right,
He
come on,
is
come
not
on. Hustle back,
wasting
hustle
any
back.
chances.
We need to give
Where I say,
Blake
Greg,
Griffin
it's
any
a
open
simple
shots.
deduction. If they want things to be easy.
Oh, I
it
just
might
can't
seem
guard him.
questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
Oh, that was a great
I
angle.
played
we just
way
saw,
too
courtesy
close up
of
on
Kia.
Griffin, and he's got more speed and
To the
able
paint.
to step
Here's
around
Jordan,
me. Oh,
and he
Hill, what are you
finishes it off
doing?
with a one-handed jam.
Playing defense like
Cutting
me.
into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Ellis, the pass to Hill. No one covering.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it.
Oh,
you
this
don't
is
either.
high,
It sounds
as
like
high
good
scoring as high
offense is
scoring
entertaining,
gets.
And that's exactly what we're getting.
Paul. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. That's 12 points for Chris Paul.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
The screenplay worked
Powerful
ideally there.
screen.
And I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And
three
now Doris
turnovers
Burke
again.
has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I
Shoot,
listened to Doc
get rid of
Rivers
those. I don't
address
want to
his
see
team.
those.
He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. He's off from 17 feet.
Think George is there. 'cause
Solid job
Jordan
by
had
them on
gotten
the
around
glass
me.
here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
And the call will be
Oh.
against George Hill.
It's all right,
That
Hill.
is
It's all
his
right.
first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Crawford kicks to Paul.
They haven't really tried much Lob City stuff, except for that one that went horribly wrong.
Griffin a screen on Hill. There's the dish to Griffin.
Nope.
Moore with the block. Second shot opportunity, and again
Nope.
the Clippers missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lots of room. Good. It's Hill picking up the assist. 19 points for Freak.
Gotta
And
remember
they've
where
worked
I'm
the
at.
ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting.
Oh, I went for the steal. That was a mistake.
Nasty.
That was a huge
Absolutely
mistake.
Filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
It's back to Hill. So the whistle blows
Oh,
on the
okay,
shot.
well,
Two
pass
free
leading
throws
to
for the
foul. I'll
contact
take
right
that.
there.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Hill. He has 12 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of
That's
intelligence
your
as a
bad.
defender because
Terrible
he
shot.
has been a nightmare on the ball.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Paul goes in, and the shot is good.
Couldn't get over there in time.
Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle
I'll give
underneath
him
both
that
ways.
one. That was a good shot.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And I like what they've done here. Made the plays they had to. That's why they'll be going up 1-0 in their season series against the Clippers.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys
Oh, did I
showing
actually
up.
poke that
And
away?
That was the case tonight.
Oh, he must have
did
dribbled
all
it
the
off
dirty work that
my
they
leg or
needed
something.
clearing out.
Or I did get a hand on, and then
So
he
no
touched
problem
it, or
for
maybe he
Indiana
dribbled it
as
off
they
his
get
own.
the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got
It
to
could be any
defend
one of
your
those
home floor, and they did
combinations.
that.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about.
It's a nice little block there on Blake Griffin.
He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show.
Thought I was going to go the whole game without getting a block. I think that was my only one.
Walk of Fame.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
You have a good evening too, Ernie. That was my only block of the game. That's what I thought. Okay, let's see. Do a little shoot around here. Maybe one attempt to see if I can get outside. Done it before. I don't think I'll ever do it again. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, well, looking at the time, unfortunately, we have run out and don't have enough time to squeeze another game in, so that'll do it for today's short morning sports stream. But hey, we still managed to get in 3 games, which is what we've been averaging here. If I had some practice time, I'd probably end with a practice, but it's just another game. So we'll pick that up again tomorrow morning when we continue the NBA 2K16 MyCareer playthroughs on the morning sports stream. Let's just do a quick rundown of everything. If you like to follow me on Twitter, it's at 4moresports. It's where I post all general stream information when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming, stuff like that. YouTube is youtube.com/DSADeathAndy589. That's where I upload all my streams. So all my past streams are currently up there if you want to maybe get caught up on the series or check out what other content I have. Or if you ever have to miss a stream in the future, any future streams that I do will be uploaded there as well. So if you come in halfway or, like I said, miss a stream entirely, want to see what happens, like I said, all there on my YouTube page. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button and give this video a good old thumbs up. And if you'd like to help support the stream, 3 ways you can do so. 1, you can help out by following me on Twitter or on Twitch. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I meant to say Twitch there. Too many twas. So, if you do set it up, speaking of Twitter, if you follow me on Twitch and Twitter, you get double the notifications of when I am going live. But follow me on Twitch, continuing to come back and watch the stream yourself. That's the greatest way you can help out supporting the stream. It's the one that I greatly appreciate the most. Other ways you can help out, though, are you can donate, and donations go towards general living costs, upgrading stream equipment, buying games to play on the stream, basically to keep things running on a consistent basis here. And if you can't donate, I'll never shake you down for money. You're always welcome to come watch the stream. But if you like to help out in an additional way and can't donate, then the simple thing to do is just share the stream, friends, family, if you're a fellow streamer, or if you have a YouTube gaming channel and you want to do a promote, let me know. Direct message me on Twitter or Twitch. Direct messaging on Twitter would be the better way to get a hold of me, but you can do so on either side, whatever makes it easier for you, and we can work out the promote kind of details there. I think that covers everything. Now, I will be back this afternoon. Haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do. I'm kind of debating whether to play some more GTA Online again. It's been probably close to a month since I last played GTA 5. So I'm thinking about doing some GTA 5 Online, but I'm also thinking about doing some Destiny as well. But we'll see where it takes us this afternoon. But I'm kind of leaning towards GTA because I plan on doing some Destiny tomorrow for sure, and then probably Thursday as well. So I think I may do GTA just to kind of mix it up for the week. So yeah, I'll be back on, like I said, this afternoon. Just take a couple hours for lunch. So that stream will start roughly about 3 p.m. Eastern time. I have a message from somebody. I don't know who that is. Harpole Combe. I don't know who that is, and there's no one in the stream right now. I think everyone's taken off for the time being. Anyways, I'll check that out in a off camera here. But yeah, this afternoon I will be more than likely, like I said, I think I'm leaning towards GTA 5. But I'll let you know on Twitter, and of course you can always just pop back in and see what I happen to be up to. So until the next point you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great